Hello everybody, this is Scott with KC Blade Drip and welcome to another video. Appreciate you taking the time to watch today, and every knife has a story. We do our best to try to, at least in my words, give you the story of each knife that I'm looking at and showing and telling you and letting you kind of witness and see what I have and my opinions on it. I hope that in some small way it can guide you in your knife journey, wherever that may take you. How small, I'm here for the little guy. I'm not going to be some big thousands of people watching, and I just want the few. And all it takes is one person to watch my video, and it makes me feel good, like I've accomplished something. So please, if you get a chance, if you use Instagram, KC Blade Drip, if you like my video, show me appreciation by throwing a like, maybe a comment if you have one, and definitely subscribe so you can see all my upcoming content, knife reviews, unboxings, etc., etc. So here we go. Without any ado, we are going to talk today about a knife. It's my first Cold Steel. Now, Cold Steel as a company was started by Lynn Thompson, okay? And it was back in, well, a little over 40 years ago. This is 2022, and it was started in 1980 in California by Lynn Thompson. I don't know if you're familiar with Lynn, but I love the videos that he's done. And this guy, hey, he's serious about his company and about his blades and knives, and he carries some of the biggest, baddest blades on him, knives, things that he's created and came out with, from steels to designs. They're affordable, they're beautiful, they're brutal. Anyone that's into knives, even if you think they're too big or they're not for you, you're still going to appreciate. And please watch some of his videos online. I mean, this guy is an animal, and I love it. So he created and started the company Cold Steel. I haven't owned any of their knives, but I've wanted to. I know that he sold the company, I think, a couple of years ago. It was sometime recent. And they're still continuing the winning ways and putting out wonderful products, doing a great job. I don't know if it was his health that's suffering now, but it's still a top-notch company. And I hadn't owned any before, but I wanted to. And I saw, I think it was a video on YouTube of somebody that was, yes, I was watching a review of some different knives, and I'll tell you right off the bat, this knife here is about $25 to $30. You're not going to find a better knife for $25 or $30, period. This is a fixed blade. I EDC it. I have been. I've tested it. I believe it's known to be a boot knife. You can put a chain, you can put some type of a U-clip or something in here on the side of where the sheath is. You can clip it inside or along your boot or inside your boot. What I do, I leave it exactly like this in the sheath, and I drop it in my pocket. I put this lanyard on it. It's got a little, I think it's something like a ninja or some type of a little emblem here on the end of the lanyard, but I cut this paracord, put it through here, and then what I like to do, and I'm going to pull it out of the sheath, is that I take and I put my finger through the lanyard like this, pull it up, and then I just grab the knife. It's a small knife. That just secures it a little bit around my finger. I mean, you can let it dangle, or you could go with no lanyard. I just like that little support, just so when I kind of tuck up on it, if I'm cutting something or chopping or stabbing something, I just have that little bit of security right there on my finger. But so that's what we have, and like I said, I put that on. So you have the lanyard hole. The actual handle itself is kind of in samurai fashion. This is like some type of I don't know if I would say latex. It's like a rubber material that's a little bit squishy, grippy. It's a little grippy to hold on to, so you've got texture here. And I'm not sure how far that this actually goes through the steel itself into the handle. I don't know. I don't take these apart. I don't study them. I know that they make quality, durable knives, good steel, razor sharp. This is a razor sharp blade. Kyoto 1 by Cold Steel. So here you have the Cold Steel. This is a smaller knife. It was smaller than I thought it was going to be whenever I first got it. So I was kind of expecting a little bit of a larger knife, and I'm glad it's not. Because again, this is perfect for me to EDC and throw it in my pocket with the sheath, and then I can just pull it out. And it just having a fixed blade, even if it's opening a package, if it's cutting up cardboard, which I use it for, opening a bag, big bag of material, or going outside and even needing to cut wood or something. I mean, whittle small stuff. Dude, guys, this will do it all, okay? I'm not going to mislead you. There's knives, there's things that I'll say, you know, this is junky. This is a quality knife. It feels good in your hand. It's premium steel from a great, dependable company. And I will own more Cold Steel products just to kind of cover that for sure. They've done an excellent job in this design. And I know that they were kind of afraid that maybe their product line would decline when they first got bought. But again, I can't say enough about the fit, the finish of it, how excellent it is, and razor sharp. Now, the actual steel, or the blade, I should say, it's a 8CR13 MOV. It's pretty much, it's like the equivalent of a 440 steel. And for the price point, again, you know, for being $25 to $30, you're not going to beat this. You really aren't. You could lots of different carrying options for you. So again, I just want to hold it, let you look at it. Look at the actual blade itself, how nice and thick this is. You got a good thick piece of steel. Let's see what that. Yeah, it lists the steel right here. The actual blade length that we're looking at is 3 inches and a quarter. So 3 1/4 inch for the blade, which is a nice short blade. I mean, we got, like, we can bust, you know, stuff out here and show you what that size is. And then the thickness of the blade is 3 millimeter. The overall length is 6.625 inches. The weight on it is 3.3 ounces. So again, this is lightweight. This is lighter than a lot of folding knives that you're going to EDC or everyday carry. So at 3.3 ounces, it's very light, even with the sheath. The handle is 3.375 inches. And it's made in China. No shame in the game on that. It's a great knife. There's a lot of companies that do produce knives or things in China, and they bring them over here. There's no problem in that. They're right up front about that. If this was made in America, you'd be paying $150, $200 for this little knife, let me tell you. So those are kind of the specs on it. Let's sheath it again. You can take a look. I mean, the sheath is nice. It's a nice quality. There's some knives that I flat out will not carry because they have crappy designed sheaths. I've got some knives I'll be talking about in future reviews where I don't like the sheath. I think it's a bad design and not comfortable to carry, whether it's in your pocket or on it. This one I like because it's thin. It's secured well on the blade. Clicks in. There's no rattle. No rattle at all. Is this going to slice, dice, make you feel good like you're a knife-wielding samurai in the over in the Japan or China? Or yes, yes it is. Yes it is. It's going to make you feel good whenever you carry this thing. Slip it in that pocket. You have it. This hangs out if you want it to, or go without that. Pull it out and you're ready to cut something. Wipe it off. Very easy to maintain. You don't have anything that's being retracted, no moving parts on this blade. You could work it, pry. I'd pry with it or do anything and wouldn't be afraid. At $25, I would not be afraid to put this to hard use. I would highly recommend this. I'm happy that I got it. Cold Steel, you're great. I'm going to continue to use this and get some more Cold Steel knives in the future because I love the price. The more inexpensive but wonderful a product is, the more I can afford to bring it to you because I buy my knives, tell these stories, review them, look at them, all this excitement and stuff. I don't, I can't be throwing out all these custom knives that some people have that are big high dollar budget stuff. So if you have any questions, as always, on this knife, leave them in the comment section. Let me know. I'm going to have more videos coming to you, more unboxings coming to you, opinions, thoughts. I love it that you're here. You've taken the time to watch my video, and every knife has a story. Thank you so much. I'll come at you soon here with a new video, and have a wonderful day.